Here's a second example of evaluating a trig expression using sum and difference formulas. So here we want to evaluate the cosine of 15 degrees, and since 15 degrees is smaller than all of our special angles, except for 0, but that's not really helpful, then what we want to do is express 15 degrees as a difference of two special angles on the unit circle. Okay? And there are other ways of doing this, but anyway, cosine of 15 degrees. So 15 degrees, first of all, we can write that as 60 degrees minus 45 degrees. Okay, that's actually not the only way. We can say 45 degrees minus 30 degrees. That'll work just fine. But since we already have this written down, let's go on with that. So cosine of 15 degrees equals cosine of 60 degrees minus 45 degrees. So we're going to use our difference formula for cosine that we established in an earlier video, and if you want a copy of this formula sheet here, check the link in the video description. You can click that link and get a copy of this there. So anyway, we want to use, here's cosine of one angle minus another angle, so we're going to use cosine of alpha minus beta. Okay, we're going to use that formula there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that sheet, and then, alright, so this is, here's our alpha, here's our beta. So this is cosine of alpha minus beta, so this is going to be cosine of alpha, which is 60 degrees, times the cosine of beta, and beta is 45 degrees. And then that's going to be plus sine of alpha times the sine of beta. Okay. So now from here, it's just a matter of knowing the unit circle. So cosine of 60 degrees, that's 1/2. And then cosine of 45 degrees, that's root 2 over 2. And then we have plus sine of 60 degrees. Sine of 60 degrees is root 3 over 2. And then sine of 45 degrees is also root 2 over 2, just like the cosine. Okay, and then we can simplify a little more. So 1/2 times root 2 over 2, that's root 2 over 4. And then plus root 3 over 2 times root 2 over 2 is root 6 over 4. Okay, so remember, if you multiply square root of m times the square root of n, you can squish that together under 1 square roots, but only for multiplication and division. You cannot do that for addition and subtraction. So our final answer then is root 2 plus root 6. And again, since this is addition, these cannot be combined. They have to be kept separate, all divided by 4. Okay. So that's the cosine of 15 degrees. And notice that's actually the exact same answer we had in example 1 when we did the sine of 105 degrees. Okay, same answer there, so kind of interesting, sort of, a little bit. So that's a second example of using sum and difference formulas to evaluate a trig expression. And again, here's our answer. Root 2 plus root 6, all divided by 4.